Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Eddie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Johnson.
1:29. Chicago has one timeout remaining. Three-point attempt by Pippen. If not, he's going to try to get it to Paxson and Pippen on the wing. And here's Jordan for three. He gets it out for Jordan. Again for three. Time running down. 5/10 of a second remaining in the second overtime.
On 2K Sports. Glad you can join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the season series between these two teams, the Pistons came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the Orlando Magic. So far, no luck against this team that dropped both of the games in the previous two matchups this season.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
I think there has to be better communication. All five guys tied together, and what happened to them is what happens when you play lackluster defense.
Settling in a new season outdoors, some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes a real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously, one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. When you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got money, and it's Johnston in at the four spot. Now, here is Webb. For three, and again, it's the Pistons missing. Right with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Kings.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job of penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Offensive rebound, Drummond, and a missed layup.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. They've had a tough time so far against this team, losing both contests. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You have to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand. We just haven't been able to do that so far. We'll see if tonight is any different. Kevin?
Thanks very much, David. And guys, you see the strategy the coach laid out for him paying off?
Well, it's the right strategy, but it's tough to say whether they can pull it off. I mean, this is a team that shoots a high percentage even against the best defense.
I think they've got to make sure that they have aggressive but controlled closeouts to shooters. Any laziness at the defensive end will cost them.
That one is no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Here's money. Okidi. It's Drummond with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Passes to Webb. Lets it go with a three. The Pistons with the first 24. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's money, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
Broke loose. And now Orlando on the break. Just defended by Drummond. Here's Money. And finally they hit one. Money's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Pass to Webb. It's deflected.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Well, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Now, here is Webb. Defense is right there. Launches it. Drummond trying to get himself free. Webb can't hit.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
Knight in the corner. The pass to Johnston. Back to Knight.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
The Pistons making a change here. Here are the Magic now. Here's Money. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Okidi. No good with the layup.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
They need this one. That one, no good. Magic leading by 7. Money passes to Johnston. Here's Money. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Magic.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so it's Detroit with the ball. 8-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's tapped. That one doesn't drop. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Knight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and done?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Pistons trail by 10. Passes it to McKnight. Pass to Watcher. Here's Taft. Detroit, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Magic. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's McKnight. Sweet little floater.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Poke loose. Here's Taft. Push up that time, not on target. The Magic go the other way with it.
You know, he might. That's how you attack.
Wow, how do you do that?
And really focused on the down low. And guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
The shot by Watcher, no good. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Money. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 14 points for Money.
Well, you've got to look at this guy's shooting as one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Watcher. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 20-6 run. Down low, Money takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
He is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
But how much more dynamic is your backcourt when you add that element of elite athleticism?
Here's the pass to Watcher. Inside, here's Taft. It's tipped. To the middle, here's Money. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pistons trail by 18. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
Well, it happens sometimes, obviously, when you don't shoot it well. And when your offense is out of sync, you have to gut it out on the other side of the ball.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Knight. First in shooting percentage, second in scoring, and he pressures the ball and forces turnovers at a rate that's remarkable. How about second in the league in steals per game?
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Here's Taft. Detroit, no good that time either.
Just doing the job on the
Oh!
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Here's Blackman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Watsura. Here's Taft. Rebound by the Magic.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Got that one up quick. Money's got 23.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the left wing. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony.
Oh,
You don't have no doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
It's the truth, though. His vertical is a huge part of what makes him tough to defend at the basket.
Here's Watsura. Rebound by the Magic. Money's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Okidi, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Detroit with the ball. Drummond passes to Cross. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The feed to Cook. Here's Money. It's intercepted. Pass to Cross and stolen by Knight. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Gatling. Reverses, and he sinks the layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And there's the pass to Money. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
The Pistons shooting alarming, 21% to get things going here. Kicks to Drummond. And so it's Orlando, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
Magic leading by 23. Money passes to Cook. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And for the Magic, Cook out there with Money. And it's Johnston in at the 4. Launches a 3. Kept alive. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got his first bucket of the night.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
And for the Pistons, pass to Webb, looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Inside, and Knight slams it in.
You just got to love the way he moves the ball. Very unselfish.
I tell you, he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible, and you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
Knocked loose. Passes it to Drummond. Rebound by the Magic.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting... Wow. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Right wing. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low, the Pistons working the ball around now. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way.
Oh! Costly there. Just a loss of focus leads to the ball going the other way.
Well, he simply wasn't paying attention. Coughed it up. Got to be more assertive and strong with the basketball.
To the inside. Off target at the rim. And it's Cook with the ball for Orlando. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. With the analysis, the defensive impact becoming more advanced, Doris, do you think that helps defenders gain recognition even when they're not putting up numbers in individual statistical categories?
Well, think about a recent winner of the Defensive Player of the Year, and that's Draymond Green, whose value becomes into sharp focus, particularly in the fourth quarter of games. When it becomes a possession ball game, and Draymond Green is flying around the floor in help defensive position, covering up for teammates' mistakes, I absolutely think, Kevin, increasingly because of the advanced metrics, that players can be defined outside of points and rebounds. So I love the impact of the numbers.
Pass to Collins. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Orlando, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. To the paint, Okidi. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, Stewart passes to Collins. Here's Coleman. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Money. 33 points for him.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And the Pistons with possession here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play, and the basket is good.
I'll tell you, the floater is a shot that takes great touch, but that one looks pretty leaving his fingertips.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the middle, here's Stewart. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
Here's Money. Back to Cook. Collins grabs the miss. Now the pass to Stewart. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Okidi. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'll tell you, the feed puts him in prime position to convert. The assist was where it needed to be.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Money. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Orlando's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Lobbed up there for Knight. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Pass to Blackman. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And how about a look now at the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA during the past month? Detroit shooting their first shots. From the stripe in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
The first one falls for. And he can't hit the second. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now. Oh, wow.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Got a piece of it. Here's Wachra. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and it's good for 2.
Physical basketball there, and in the best sense. A hard screen allows him to shake the defender and get to the bucket for the layup.
Money passes to Johnston. Here is Cook. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Passes to Black. Takes the 3. The putback. Can't throw down the putback.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Wachra, the pass to McKnight. Here's McLeod. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Knight. And the Magic with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. That shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Orlando's got a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Money. Detroit with the rebound. To the inside. Wachra. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Cook with the ball for the Magic. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Here's Wachra. Pass to McKnight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid. and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Okidi. It's deflected out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Off the inbound, he takes it up and lays it in. Money's got 39. Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Fultz, he's guarded by Knight. There's the pass to McKnight. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Orlando, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Pistons, just way behind.
And when I look at Orlando, I think they've lived up to their billing this season, that's for sure. It doesn't look like they'll be slowing down anytime soon.
I go even one step further. From what I've seen of them to this point, I think their best basketball may still be in front of them.
And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Pass to Blackman. And the three off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Inside, here's McKnight. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 9 points in the game so far.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Money. He's got 39. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's stolen. The 11-footer. Rebound, Detroit. Blackman's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The Pistons working the ball around now. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
Pass to Cook. Over Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. Pistons shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's McKnight. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Orlando's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Pass to Money from downtown. Good on the triple. Money's got 42 in the game.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Webb. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Money, guarded by Webb. Money passes to Cook. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. The Pistons making a change here. Collins is checked in. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. It's deflected. Stolen by Webb. Feeds it to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, just giving up the high percentage look down low.
Not a lot of aggressiveness from the defense right there. You didn't put up enough fight early to keep him from scoring in the post.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Collins. Back to Knight. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. He kicks to Cook. Here's Money. And that one is hammered home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Pistons shooting in an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Drummond. Back to Webb. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Webb's got 4 this quarter.
I love to see them pound it inside like that, not settling for the perimeter shot.
To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Pass to Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. The Pistons making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
.26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Money. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist from Cook. Cook's got 6 assists in the game.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy.
And so it's Orlando going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were dishing out dime left and right. The guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotation. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Welcome back, everyone. The lights of Motown reflecting brightly off the Detroit River. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
So on the floor for Orlando. Money out there with Cook. And it's Johnston in at the 4 slot.
Well, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Now, here's Webb. Guarded closely. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Detroit, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. The first one falls. And so Webb nails both of them. Orlando's done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Money passes to Johnston, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. Now, here's Webb. He's guarded closely. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And they pick up 2.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. Lights running. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up front with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness, converting at the other end.
Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Down low and stolen by Knight. In the corner, Cook with it. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, they can't buy one right now. 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Moves back up. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
And every offensive board is an extra possession. If you're trying to compete from this far down, you cannot allow that.
I'll tell you, what an effort on the glass. Even with this lead, they're still going all out.
Here's Watcher. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Count it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Detroit, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cross. He's guarded by Knight. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. Off with the layup.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Off target from three-point range.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in the zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrating.
Off target from the wing.
Well, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass across, looking to end the run. Offensive rebound, Coloma. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Orlando. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Good on both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Money passes to Cook. Here's Money. And he lobs it up. Inside, just 5 to shoot. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Poked away. And pass to McKnight. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. They'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Pass to Blackman. Knocks down the three ball. Blackman's got 5.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
Here's tapped, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded. Really well done on that assist. He sees the target inside and puts it right into the hands.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's tipped. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up this man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Pistons shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. To the paint, here's Blackman. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 7.
I'll tell you, when he gets in that deep, there simply has to be some help defensively. The size mismatch is just too great there.
Left side, Knight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through. And, well, Detroit shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. McKnight, the pass to Stewart. To the middle, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Well, we can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. Cook, the pass to Money. Down low. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And here are the Pistons now. Here's Taft. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Blackman. He's got 7. Yep, that one goes. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Money passes to Cook. A putback, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and they show effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Passes it to Black, to the wing on the left. Here's McKnight. Can't. Orlando grabs the miss. Money's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He dishes it to Cook. To the inside. Power down with both hands.
That's an example of great communication. He knows the spot to get to, and the pass is waiting for him.
And Detroit has possession.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Stewart. Good on the bucket.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man, and you deliver the ball right away.
Money passes to Cook. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Knight. Well, Orlando's shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Nailed from 3-point land.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
Down low.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And the pass to McKnight. Inside. Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? He took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way up. He's got 14.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Here's Money. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop. .122 left to play in the third. Down low. For Detroit, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. The First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Orlando's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Second shot opportunity and a missed layup. And it's Cook with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Money passes to Johnston. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Andre Drummond's checked in for Detroit. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Right block shot. Rebound to Detroit. And here's Collins. To the paint, intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Johnston. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Watsura. He's guarded by Knight. Well, can't hit.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Well, that's tough defense in the paint, harassing him every step of the way.
Here's Watsura. He hits the shot.
The pressure on him in those circumstances was massive.
Man, how about this guy? All the confidence in the world, showed absolutely no hesitation.
And so it's the Orlando Magic able to put on a show for the Agents. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Collins. He's out there with Webb. And it's Watsura in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Here's Cook. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
The Pistons shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Coleman. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Knight dishes to Cook. G-League, Doris, growing roster of teams, introduced 2-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it a official minor league at this point, you think?
Well, I'm just going to say that I thought this was one of the best changes to the NBA last season. And you look at certain players who went back and forth between the G League, and when they were up with the respective NBA team, they were a significant part of the rotation. Quinn Cook comes to mind. The NBA champion had a 2-way player in Quinn Cook who was a vital part of their G League and then becomes a vital part of their real-time success. To me, what a tremendous platform for player development, Kevin.
The league has gotten right with this. And that one misses. Well, Orlando's shooting has been out of this world. Oh,
Goodness.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. To the middle. Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Now here's Knight. He's covered closely. That's tipped. Here's Fultz. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Money. Detroit with the rebound. Knocked loose. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember the foundational sport in the United States of America is football. And the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have on the long-term business success in terms of, you know, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future, it'll be fascinating to look back and say, wow, this was a seminal moment for both sports.
Great perspective. Collins passes to McCloud. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. To end the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Off the inbound, here's Johnston. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, you see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer, and it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Second free throw, no good. Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper. Well, Orlando's shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Collins. Johnston passes the Money, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The Pistons shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now, here's Collins. He's tightly guarded.
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Money. Inside, Cook, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Kicks to Collins. Stewart passes to Collins. To the inside. And finish off by Collins.
I'll tell you, that's aggressive passing. Threading it down low and setting up the bucket inside. Really nice.
Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Ball's not loose. He sucked the ball away again.
And you got him. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Passes it to Stewart. Here's Money. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. And, well, Detroit shooting well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Ball knocked loose and stolen by Knight. And now Orlando on the break. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
So it's the Pistons now. They get a hand on it. Here's tapped. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Knight taking his time here. To the paint. Here's Money. That shot off. And Detroit the other way. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stewart. And he banks in the layup.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
Here's Orlando now. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Money. And Blackman pulls it down. Blackman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Stewart. It's hauled in by the Magic. Money's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Detroit with the rebound. Blackman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to Stewart. A solo fast break. Here's Money. The shot misses. And it's Detroit the other way. Inside. The rebound by Cook.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
All night. He just won't let up.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Stewart. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass tonight. Pass to Money. Right through the knee for the win.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way to the left side wing. Boom, he kicks it straight down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that side?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McKnight. To the middle. It's all in by the Magic.
And really, they had the play all set up there, and it just breaks down.
I can't believe they didn't pull that one off. Everything seemed there. They've got to be upset with themselves.
Knight passes to Money. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total at 47.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for money.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And there's the pass to Black. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Tap. They get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
He doesn't let that possession go to waste, Kev. He's going to feed on those second chance opportunities. Boy, that's pretty work.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Here is Cook. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.